What's up, everybody? Welcome to the Kernel News and Global Crypto news stream for this week. Apologies that we are a day late. Had a couple of tech issues yesterday, but we seem to be back on track and all good to go. Let's run through what you guys need to know, all right? Because there's a couple of things, some interesting tech check pieces that I want to share with you as well. So I'm looking forward to getting through it all. Let's jump straight into it. Hope you guys are good. Welcome to the show. Thanks for tuning in. Now, let's start with a tech news roundup because there were so many stories that I found interesting that I thought you guys needed to know that I thought I'm just going to run through 5 of them that are really, really important. So the first thing is Amazon have become the 5th company to reach $3 trillion in market cap. That's insane. I remember when Apple became the first company to become the first ever trillion-dollar company. Now we have the 5th $3 trillion company. Absolutely crazy. Obviously driven by AWS growth. That's 37% up year on year. Just outrageous. And then, of course, strong AI cloud demand joining NVIDIA, Alphabet, of course, that's Google, Microsoft, and Apple in that exclusive $3 trillion market cap club. Quick one for you, a little bit of general knowledge. Do you know which is the highest market cap out of those companies? Let me know in the chat. Then there have been some major AI safety and testing incidents which have come to light in the last week, including the big one with Anthropic disclosing that its Claude models accidentally accessed systems of 3 real-world companies during internal evaluations. And this comes alongside related OpenAI agent issues and White House invitations to OpenAI, Google, Anthropic, Meta, and others to discuss a voluntary advanced AI evaluation framework. So that news that came through from Anthropic was big. To see companies get accessed by Claude was pretty scary. Then some big Q2 earnings came through this week, and notably being Palantir. Palantir's revenue is up 93% year over year to $1.94 billion, with US commercial revenue up 149%. Snap, with their revenue up 19%, with daily active users rising. Interesting, a lot of people using Snap, a lot of the younger generation getting into Snap again, which it all highlights continued AI and ad-driven momentum and broader market optimism as well, which is good news. Then there are some ongoing impacts of the global memory and chip shortage, and reports are coming out that there is rising graphics card and component prices around the world and device pricing pressures. It's actually seen Apple's India sales surpass $10 billion for the first time, and related supply chain strains which are affecting consumer hardware. Then just thought I'd mention this because, of course, last week we released all the details of the Galaxy Z Fold 8. Now, the demand has been exceptional. It follows, of course, that recent unveiling, and pre-order volumes reportedly far exceeding prior models and causing shipping delays for some configurations ahead of the August 7th availability date. In on that pre-order, the Galaxy Z Fold 8 is going to be in your hands by August 7th. Please send me a photo if you do get one. I would love to know. Right, let's move on to crypto news, and the big one is the cold card wallet exploit. If you haven't heard the news, this was very serious. It's a firmware flaw which dates back to March 2021. Can you believe that? In certain cold card models, that's the MK2, 3, 4, and 5, and the Q, it caused the devices to generate recovery seeds with critically low entropy by falling back to a weak software pseudo-random number generator instead of the intended hardware RNG, which made private keys guessable offline. Attackers exploited this in multiple waves starting on the 30th of July, and it drained confirmed losses of approximately 1.596 Bitcoin. That's over $100 million worth of Bitcoin. Can you believe that? Around 7,300 addresses, with a possible fourth wave potentially pushing the total toward 2,055 Bitcoin or $130 million. The first wave alone took over 1,000 Bitcoin in 41 minutes. Can you believe it? CoinKite, the manufacturer, have released emergency firmware patches, but existing vulnerable seeds remain compromised, and users must generate entirely new seeds and transfer funds, as simply updating the device does not fix previously created wallets. Very sad news there for cold card wallet holders. Now, of course, it matters because even carefully stored cold hardware wallets can be drained without physical access or user error if the seed generation process itself is flawed, which underscores the need to verify firmware history, migrate funds from older devices, and treat self-custody as an ongoing security practice rather than a one-time set it and forget it solution. Apologies for my dogs outside who have decided to take on the South African monkeys here, and goes to show that I need to soundproof my studio, don't I? So sincerest apologies there. I wish I had my paintball gun to tell them to shut up. Wonderful timing, guys. Wonderful timing. Okay, let's wrap it up with Tech Check, guys. This is what you need to know in Tech Check. Google Pixel are coming with their 11th edition. It has been leaked. Coming on the 12th of August, the Google Pixel 11 is on its way. And here you see a leaked potential image of the Pixel 11 Pro. I'm going to focus on the 11 Pro, otherwise we could be here all day. Of course, there are so many different models of the Pixel 11, but the 11 Pro, let's focus on that. It really does look sexy with that really cool camera bar at the top. And it's going to be revealed at the Made by Google conference in New York on the 12th of August. So that's next week, Wednesday. And availability is going to be around August 20th, but we are going to get confirmation on that conference, at that conference, on the 12th of August. It features, so the 11 Pro features a compact 6.3-inch Super Actua LTPO OLED display with up to 3,600 nits, with a 1 to 120 hertz refresh rate and a refined design similar to prior Pro models. And it comes with a fair IP68 rating. Of course, the IP68 rating is the ingress protection rating, things like dust, water resistance, waterproofing, etc. It's powered by the new Tensor G6 chip with a 12 gigs or a 16 gig RAM chip, and storage starts at 256 gigs and goes right up to 1 terabyte. Would love myself a phone with 1 terabyte. It's got a triple rear camera system, 50 megapixel main camera, 48 megapixel ultra wide with macro, 48 megapixel 5x telephoto lens, and it supports up to 120x digital zoom plus a 42 megapixel front camera. That's insane. It's got a roughly 4,850 milliamp battery with 30-watt wired and QI2 wireless charging. Of course, this is all speculation from the leaks that we have got so far, and the rumored starting price is around $1,100 for the Pixel Pro 11. Of course, there are going to be other models as well, and those models are going to be sought after, that is for sure. I am going to just run through those other models. You've got the standard, you have the Pro XL and the Pro Fold as well. So look out for those, all similar specs there. Obviously on the standard, you won't have as high specs such as the RAM and the chip, but you got the standard. We've just revealed all the details of the Pro. There's going to be the Pro XL and the Pro Fold as well. Now, wrapping up Tech Check with this final look at the Pro 11 Fold. That's what they are speculating it's going to look like, which is going to be interesting with the double road camera at the back there. So can't wait to see what they really do come out with next week, Wednesday, August 12th at the Made by Google conference in NYC. And finally, that's another look. My apologies. And I had another quick sneak peek at the Pixel Pro Fold there. But finally, we have the Pixel Watch 5 as well, wrapping up this Google Pixel run through. That's what it's going to look like. I'm not going to go through all the details of the Pixel Watch 5, but that's what they are speculating that it's going to look like. And finally, your gaming news that you need to know. What has been announced and released? Well, released today was Beast of Reincarnation, released by Game Freak. This game already getting great reviews. It was released today. It is now available right now. It's developed by Game Freak. Of course, that's the same guys that developed the Pokemon games, published by Fictions. And it's a simultaneous launch globally today. The Americas got it yesterday. Lucky you, Americans. Platforms, PlayStation 5, Xbox Series X, and Series S, and on PC via the Steam and Microsoft stores. It is going to be available on Xbox Game Pass, but it won't be available on Nintendo Switch 2, unfortunately. So it's a single-player action RPG game, of course, role-player game, which is sort of known as the one-person, one-dog style of gameplay. And it's an action-adventure game, which is set in a post-apocalyptic Japan in the year 4026, and users play as Emma, an outcast sealer shunned by society, traveling with her loyal dog Ku. The narrative focuses on their bond, survival, exploration of a harsh yet beautiful world, and it combines fast-paced, real-time action combat and highly cinematic animations. I'll show you some screenshots, with core loop involving exploration, combat, ability to progress for both Emma and Ku, and narrative-driven journeying. It's built on Unreal Engine 5, and it's notable for its impressive visuals and atmosphere coming from Game Freak outside of the Pokemon universe, with a strong cinematic focus. Now, estimates put it at around 30 to 40 hours to complete the game. So you're going to be well occupied. And there are a number of editions: the standard edition, the deluxe edition, which adds cosmetic skins for Ku, including Shiba variants as well as extra gear and cosmetics for Emma, in-game currency and resource items as well. And pre-order bonuses include a brown Shiba skin for Ku and currency as well. It is available from today, as I say, and it currently has a 73% rating on Metacritic. So already getting decent ratings. Gameplay looks incredible, as I say, focused on that cinematic feel. Really beautiful gameplay as Emma takes on this gigantic sort of creature. And then here she is taking on these three skeleton-like zombies as well. Really, really does look impressive, and already getting good, strong download numbers across platforms as well. That wraps up your Tech Check and your Kernel News stream for today. Thank you for tuning in, guys. I appreciate all of you coming and stopping by. Let's have a look if we got anyone in the chat. We got Volt Insight. What's up, my man? From Web3 Sniper. My man, what is going on, brother? What is going on? And then Akobo Jr. as well. Sup, James? Thanks for tuning in. That wraps it up for today, guys. Thanks for tuning in. We'll be back next week on Monday, our normal time, 1:30 p.m. UTC. Wherever you are in the world, work that out. 1:30 p.m. UTC. Very much appreciate all of you guys tuning in. We'll catch you guys next week. Until then, you guys stay safe and keep it real. Remember to stay tuned to Kernel Tech News, one word on X. That's Kernel Tech News. The website is kernel.news. And of course, Global Crypto TV for all your crypto news. Global Crypto TV, one word on X, and www.globalcrypto